What's up everybody, this is Danny, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Motorola Droid Turbo. In the United States, this is a Verizon Wireless exclusive, but I'm hoping to see a unlocked international variant very soon for GSM markets. The unboxing experience is very simple. You get a bunch of documentation, of course the Droid Turbo, the micro USB cord, but you also get the turbocharger, the same one that we got with the Nexus 6, and it does charge the phone very quickly. The Turbo does come in different colors, but this is the most interesting one. This is called Ballistic Nylon, and it is the weirdest feeling material that I've ever felt on a smartphone. I mean, it kind of pops a little bit. It's got this weird texture, but it's got a lot of grip. I'm not quite sure how to feel about this, but if you want a more traditional Kevlar coated material like you saw on the past droids, then you can get that. I think my favorite color is the red variant. Hopefully I can get my hands on this very soon, for I think it looks really nice. This smartphone is not the thinnest on the block, but I really don't care because it has a ginormous 3900 milliamp hour battery, and this is what we need more on the market today, is a manufacturer that's willing to go a little bit thicker so we can get better battery life, and I really commend Motorola for doing that. And the design is very simple here. You don't see a lot of buttons. It's really not that flashy, and some may even think it's ugly, but I personally like the design of the Droid Turbo. So let's do a quick hardware tour. On the left hand side, you see absolutely nothing, but you can see that there is a rounded design here, and it makes it feel really good in the hand. On the bottom, you will see the micro USB port along with a couple of microphones and the Droid logo, and on the opposite side you will see the power button and the volume rocker switch, which doubles as the SIM card tray slot, which is awesome. And on the top you will see the 3.5mm headphone jack and nothing else, and on the bottom of the display you will see 3 capacitive buttons, the back, home, and the multitasking, along with your primary microphones. Up top you will see the single speaker, which acts as your earpiece, and you will also see the front-facing camera. And on the back you will see the giant 20 megapixel sensor with dual LED flash and the Motorola logo. Now you can see that ballistic nylon, you can see that there's fibers coming from it as well, so that's probably the downside of the ballistic nylon. So let's talk about the display a little bit. This is a 5.2 inch Quad HD display. It's an AMOLED panel, so you're gonna get nice contrast, nice punchy colors. It's got fantastic viewing angles, and I think this is a great display. I don't think you'll be disappointed whatsoever. And the specs department is exactly the same. It's being powered by the Snapdragon 805 processor, 3GB of RAM, and the Adreno 420 GPU. So this thing is an absolute beast, and what I love about this is I love the Moto X 2014 software experience. So pretty much you're getting stock Android here with a few enhancements that came from the Moto suite of the Moto X 2014 and some of the phones before it, and you will love the performance of this. I love the simplicity of Motorola software and their approach to stock Android use, and it's fantastic. So just looking at the screen here, it's great. Media consumption is going to be great for you as well. The display is just gorgeous, and this speaker is okay. It does well. It's not the best speaker I've ever heard, but it gets the job done, and coupled with the large display and the large battery, I think you will have a good experience on media overall. One of the most useful features from the Moto X is also carried over, which is active display. You just pick the phone up and all of your notifications are right there. You can interact with them, and this does not take up a lot of battery, which I like. So I much prefer this over a blinking notification light. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So on the back, you do get this Sony made 20 megapixel sensor with dual LED flash on the back, and I think that this camera is pretty good. It's the best Motorola camera definitely that they've ever put in a Motorola phone. So if you look at the software experience, it's pretty much exactly the same as what you would get in the Moto X or any other kind of modern Motorola camera right now. Not my favorite camera UI, and this spinning wheel thing, they probably need to change this UI very soon, but you can see you can shoot in 21 megapixels in 4:3, or you can shoot widescreen at 15.5 megapixels, and you can also shoot 4K video, which I'll show you a little sample of that later on, and you can also shoot slow motion at 720p. The shutter is pretty fast on this compared to the Moto X 2014. and the video is good as well. But I'm going to show you this exact sample that I'm shooting right now in 4K resolution. There is no optical image stabilization, so you'll see a lot of shake from the 4K video. But when it comes to the images, it does look pretty sharp. As you can see right here, it's got a decent dynamic range as well. So compared to the Moto X 2014, this is a much better camera. I think you're going to get much better results out of this camera, and it does have decent depth of field as well. But I've noticed a little bit of focusing problems. You can see that I was focusing right on that hole in that metal there, and instead it actually focused on the bottom left. Doesn't make any sense there. And I'm shooting here in wide in 15.5 megapixels. It just looks way worse. So I would definitely stick to the 21 megapixel 4x3. It just looks much sharper in here. But the camera is definitely not bad, so I gotta give it to Motorola. And this 4K video though, even though it looks fairly sharp, as you can see, this is the same shot that you saw when I was looking at the phone. I was trying to hold my hand still, but with no optical image stabilization, you're gonna want to be able to put this on a tripod or something, because this is some of the shakiest handheld video that I've seen from a modern day phone. So in conclusion, I think this is one of the best phones that Motorola has ever made. I think this is a Motorola X 2014 on steroids. I wish this was the Moto X 2014 where I can go in Moto Maker and all that stuff. So if you're on Verizon Wireless, this is your best choice for an Android phone right now. So go ahead and pick this up. So let me know what you guys think about this shorter format. For if you like it, I will do a little bit more of this. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. So let me know what you think about the Droid Turbo, and I'll see you guys in the next video.